Glad to have you with us from the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery, as we're excited to be here to see a couple of teams getting ready for a showdown to see who can come home as champions of the Camellia Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Boston College's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon that...
Off he goes! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Boston College right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bradley. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
I'm trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
The offense set for a first down play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the 2nd level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Caught behind the line. It's Bond. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Boston College wants to play fast. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. First down here for the offense.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Fast motion from the offense. They give it to him again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First and 10 coming up. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. Oh, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Running back goes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Boston College right back to the line. On second down, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ward. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. From the gun, Give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They go to the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Johnson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got the quick pass. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The give to the single back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
The give to the tailback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Mertz. Works the middle of the field. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick completion on the out. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Gators have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the defense drags him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The inside handoff. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Looking for space. It's Grobichov. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. Ball is free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. On the run, it's Grobichov. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. The completion well past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll try the right side. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
13, Florida, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Makes the grab down the middle. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Gators! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
At the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Boston College right back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bradley. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense breaks the huddle, it's third down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, scored. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Boston College. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dropping back, it's Mertens. Makes the grab. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Using the quick game. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Coming after it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on second down. Quarterback moving. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in lovely Montgomery, Alabama, and in many ways, this Camellia Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Camellia Bowl.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Off play action on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The handoff to Johnson. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He makes the connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Back to pass, it's Mertens. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the right, working the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This offense has a second down play. He'll just keep slinging it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's got it on the move. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Boston College wants to play fast.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation.
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Boston College will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get the first through the air. Lets it fly, and he'll make the catch at the 15. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. To the air, it's Mertz. Finds his big tight end. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Looking to throw on second down. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They want to power it in on the ground on third and goal. Touchdown, Gators! They take the lead with the 6.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know they're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You've got to answer, right? You've got to take the field here. You've got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
And he goes down after making the grab, picks up a few, but still short of the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Boston College right back to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. When you've already sent your punter around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Boston College offense has it working. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man in the middle. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boston College wants to play fast. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Mertens. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. Running it back, it's McGowan. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Finds his tight end. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Morales. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Harris. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Boston College right back to the line.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Badger. They get him down after he makes the catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He wants to throw it again. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. The back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
31.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in, it's Globichuk.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Castellanos. He's got his man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Badger. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down.
2nd down.
They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Boston College wants to play fast.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The sure hands, it's Bradley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quick strike complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. The give as they work on that clock. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Feeling some heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Mertz.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the player.
Makes the grab on the left side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Gators. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they want him. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On the move. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a crease. It's Robichaud. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Dropping back, it's Mertz. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Got him downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Gators want to move quickly. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.